What up, y'all? I'm Bokeh Bob, and today we're going to be checking out the most fun keyboard I have ever owned. Yeah, that's right, the Class 80 R2 from MM Studio. Let's hit the B-roll, baby. I always like to make it clear that this keyboard was sent to me for review from MM Studio. However, all opinions are my own, and from my experiences building and using the keyboard, I usually use the keyboards for about a week before releasing my review. Along with building the keyboard on stream, I stream both here on YouTube and on Twitch, so if you're interested in that type of content, I'd love for you to check it out. Also, it'd be greatly appreciated if you can like and most importantly subscribe to the channel, as it is a great way to support me and allows me to bring more reviews like these to you in the future. As stated, the Class 80 is probably the most fun I have had with a keyboard in a long time. I've been in this hobby going on 5 years now, and as soon as I started typing on this board, my face lit up with joy. The Class 80 screams retro. It is classic TKL that can come in either a window key or window keyless option in multiple colors. These colors include E-Retro White, which is the one that I have, E-Retro Green, and E-Retro Red. In terms of PCB options, we have hot swap, solder, and an EC option, which are all 1.6mm and non-flex cut. There is a flex cut option as an extra. The standard kit comes with a palm plate for the traditional MX PCB or a steel plate for the EC PCB. I'll put on screen now what comes with the kit, along with all the keyboard specifications for you to read and check out. The keyboard can either be top mounted via the plate or gasket mounted via the PCB. This keyboard also has the option to be ran plateless via the gasket mount method on the PCB. In terms of extras, not many options, just extra PCBs to include the flex cut option that I mentioned before. The kit also comes with an indicator LED, which I'll show now. The only plate option I found was Palm for MX, however plate files are available through MM Studio, which will allow you to experiment with other plate materials and get a custom one cut. The main reason I found this keyboard so fun is one specific feature that comes along with the board as a standard option. This is the solenoid and buzzer option. Yes, you heard that right. This keyboard not only can sound like a traditional typewriter, but it also has another option that allows it to beep. Kind of weird, right? But you'll hear it in the sound test. So in reality, you can have a traditional MX or EC style sound, a beeping sound, or a typewriter sound. It's absolutely amazing, and I think the best feature of the keyboard. This buzzer and solenoid also come in the standard kit as mentioned before. Let's jump into the sound test, and then I'll discuss the perks and the quirks, along with giving you a recommendation if you should purchase the board. This keyboard is freaking awesome. From the moment I opened it up and started building it and ultimately typed on it, the nostalgia associated with the looks and sound really fulfilled me in some other way any other keyboard has not in the past. Let's break down what I think the perks and the quirks are, and then I can give you my recommendation on if you should buy the board or not. We'll get the quirks out of the way first. Really not much anything wrong with this board in my opinion. The quality is great from the coating to the machining, and I could not really find anything wrong materialistically with the Class 80. I do think they could have offered more plate material options such as aluminum and carbon fiber so the end user could get a more retro feel to the product. However, since the plate file is available, it really isn't that bad of a quirk. You just need to get a custom plate cut and spend a little bit more money. Secondly, the board is extremely large, like gigantic. You need a lot of desk space, which some people have and some people don't. It also weighs over 8 pounds. Now onto the perks. The Class 80 has brought me so much joy. Even when I don't type on it and come back to it, that first keystroke always gives me a gigantic smile, especially in the typewriter mode. The combination of either standard typing sound with the mix of being able to use the buzzer or solenoid is just genius. The quality is amazing, and of course it brings that nostalgic feeling when you look and type on it. My overall experience with the board has been great, and I would recommend buying this board. As stated before, the quality is amazing, along with the sound signature, even if you're not using the buzzer or solenoid option. Now let's talk price. In the custom mechanical keyboard hobby, I would not consider the price of this board to be high end. I would say it's more in the middle of the road, like a mid-grade price range. At $355, you will get yourself a super high quality keyboard that will last you a lifetime and always bring you back to the beginning of days of the computers. If you're interested in this board and you can swing it money-wise, I would say go for it and it won't disappoint you. I've had so much fun typing on this keyboard, I can't say that enough. It's honestly great. I want to thank y'all for stopping by. I'll link the keyboard in the description below. It will be an affiliate link. And as I always like to say, check out some of my content here. Make sure you like and subscribe. Most importantly, have a good rest of your week. Bokeh Bob out.